All right. All right, guys. Welcome to part 4 of Metroid. Metroid Prime. Let's see. What did we do last time? We went through the Pedandra drifts. Defeated a couple bosses. Actually, one. It was just the big Shigoth. And then we left off at the research lab that was located in the Pedandra drifts. So we have Ignis. Welcome, Ignis. Lots of spooky sounds. No, that was just the introduction of the game. All right. Looks like today's an early stream. I decided to have a more stable schedule instead of streaming much later than anticipated. So I did not fall asleep today. Let's see how long we keep that. Let's see, we got a couple items. We got the space jump boots, the boost ball, and the wave beam. I think that's it. How was your weekend, Ignis? Alright, get ready for some spookiness, Ignis. This is about to get rowdy. Oh, it's okay. Did you do anything fun? Mostly rest? Alright, so we had the first introduction to the space pirates. Full health. Instead of being damaged in the spaceship. Alright. Oh, try to lock on. What's your definition of resting, Ignis? Laying around. Right, so all these log entries is foreshadowing a certain boss that will be upcoming. Enjoying a cup of Joe ice cream. Let's see, what did I do? What did I do over the weekend? I felt like I did something, but I didn't. Nah, I just became a homebody as well. My brother and I went to go eat Chinese food. Right. But other than that, I didn't do anything much. I kind of want to start going out a little bit more, but the thing is, I don't have a very reliable car right now. So right now my car has the check engine light, and I'm pretty sure it's due to some kind of like vacuum leak, but we'll see. I feel the lack of a reliable car kind of is limiting my adventuring options. Let's see. I can go to Spirits Halloween, and then what? Buy the Five Nights at Freddy animatronic. I'm not even sure that's an actual animatronic. Is it? Crap. I love reading about the basic diaries here. A lot of information. Phasant amniotic bath. Is that fetal? Is that related to fetal stuff, I wonder? Access to Reacher's Lab Ether, limited to Team Sclera only. I wonder that was just a future reference to Metroid Prime 2. Because the planet name there is it's called Ether as well. Let's see, I can just say that it is, but the scalpers got a majority of them. RIP. Ice beetles. Damn. 95% exterminated. That's brutal. Yeah, you can tell that there's a whole bunch of experiments going on here at the research lab, right? You see a lot of organisms, life signs, but it's not known whether these are like animals. I mean, other organisms, or actually like themselves. All right, so we got important pirate lore. So the most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon IV is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no authorized entries, so we must presume that the creatures are either slipping or in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have many small breaches this latter sort and plug them with whatever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Alright, new lore. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be the most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining systems becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increases. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic restoration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Alright, another pirate data. Alright, so we have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to the meteor of unknown origin impacting approximately 20 years ago, expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess lifelike characteristics, mutating organic life forms strong enough to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in a single regeneration reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team at Talon IB are being finalized. I think it's the first time you see, I think, in the game that you have a name to as the mutagenic substance. Would you buy the animatronic? Ooh, that burnt them. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cause that turret to go haywire right now. Let's see. There you go. Damn, I miss this song though. When I think of Space Pirates, this is like the theme song I think about. Alright, so research outpost on Glacier 1 in the Penandra Drifts region of Talon IV's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metro sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger metros have been moved to quarantine capes for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occurs every day. Large predator in the wastes are also the concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Let's see, you would get the jumping spider instead. Are you not a FNAF fan? I mentioned in the previous stream, but cordite refers the cordite material refers to super missiles. As in the super missiles can break them, slice, destroy them. Alright, so our initial test exposing town and IV's indigenous parasites to Phazon appears to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most rabbits at the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. So I guess those parasite queens were in the 3rd cycle then. That's my guess. Let's see. You know, wish to have something that would attract middle schoolers to your property? Just it's only for one day Halloween. When are they gonna do the whole the other 3, Foxy, Chica, and Bonnie? Or just stick with Fredbear? I mean Freddy. Fredbear and Freddy are 2 different things. Oh shoot. Oh shit, there's more. Phase of mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming with the Joseph ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fernando Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon we will be joined by a fully operational combat base in Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, then this will shock rise to dominance in this sector within the Deca cycle. Surely there are glorious times. Alright, another easy puzzle. Do I have my custom planned? I don't do anything for Halloween. Maybe I'll just wear my lab coat. After all, I mean, I do work in the lab. Alright, so Planet Talon IV. So profile. So ecosystem studies indicate that Talon IV was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phase-on radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon IV will be a barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Damn. Nothing's gonna survive then. Planet Ceres. So the planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, meaning making it ideal for subterranean construction. At class 19. A class 19 planet, Zevis is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space-pirate forces. Basically a Super Metroid reference. Wait, no, not Super Metroid reference. A Metroid reference? Does this take place after Super Metroid, before Metroid? Or after Metroid? No, it takes place before Super Metroid, so after Metroid. Metroid 1. So can you imagine getting that viral disease? The twin fever. So basically before you die you see double vision, that's when your night's over. It gives the same vibes as, you know, being scared of water, but then it's late for you. A sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Interesting. So basically like a nanobot then, right? Not really biological, but more like synthetic. Artificial, there you go. I could be Miles. What's with you and Miles? If you want, I gave you I gave it the honor. You can take my costume, be Miles. Oh, that's a super mess already? Wow, that's kind of quick. That's pretty easy. Let's see. Unfortunately, your coworkers do not know who that is, and when you guys do group costumes. You guys, do you know what's gonna be the next group costume? That sounds like a nice way to get along with your coworkers. Oh, the aerial space pirates. The line pirate. Alright, so one of the defining characteristics of the flying pirate is that they actually do commit suicide. Basically like kamikaze when they're about to die. You see? Like that. I'm not sure that takes a lot of damage though. Surprised you guys haven't discussed it yet. I mean, it is. Fuck. Damn. It's already 2 months before Halloween. Damn. Time flies, man. Shoot. The year is basically over. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, look. You have a nice looking animal right there. Alright, so initial transfer of Metroids to Talon IB research facilities has been completed. 3 were exterminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phase-on infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phase-on on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given up at the phase-on sources. Early research suggests that considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Oh, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Why Metroids are in this lab. The cold, you know, it's a weakness for the Metroids, so I guess it keeps him contained, to say the least. Alright, reconstruction of the Gyroform 187, codenamed Riley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of a security force, a job he will certainly relish. Damn, poor Ridley. Damn. The pirates are ruthless. Alright, Ignis, say hello to the Metroid. Hello, friend. Alright, we got the titular animal. Alright, so I'll read to you guys what a Metroid is. So they're basically energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of the planet SR388. The Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, probably larger as it does. The only way to check off an attached Metroid is to enter the morph mode and lay a bomb. Alright, so we have 50% of our logbook scans. There goes the Metroid. Oh. I guess the pirates are not happy that I destroyed the Metroid. I'm actually surprised I'm using the power beam. Usually I didn't, from the other playthroughs, walkthroughs, I haven't. Wait, was it just walking? Or did it just fall down? Okay, probably the enemy I killed. I would use like the wavy, but now I'm using the power beam a lot more. I appreciate its high rate power, or high rate firing. Alright, so studies on Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful in using the Metroids for means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need for a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out an entire army, and once we find out a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invisible. Furthermore, if we could harvest them the energy they consume, we will have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. Alright, so this is kind of like a thing that irks me a little bit, right, about Metroid Prime 4, is that all these research that the pirates did with all the resources and probably like all the financials, they struggled to find like the meaning of the secrets behind the Metroid. And then you have one sore on dumbass suddenly can find the way to harvest the Metroids, the fusion Metroids, just like that. Sounds like weak storytelling to me. Alright, so Metroid that actually continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that runs from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core of the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. I mean, if it's not energy, then it could be two things. My hypothesis. It could be that the Metroids basically suck out your ATP, right? Which is basically your energy source, produced by the mitochondria. Or it's sucking out your life, your soul. Those two things. I want to lean towards more like the logical explanation. You're just basically eating your ATP production. Either they take out your they eat your ATP molecules, or they're eating your mitochondria. Those two things. Which one do I prefer? I prefer the more logical reasoning rather than just the spiritual reasoning. Alright, so this is like the first mention of an elite pirate, so this is basically this abomination here. Who knows what they were trying to do? That's like a claw with the cannon inside there. I believe that's supposed to be like a torso. Over there, the top is the head, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, this is kind of like this is like the environmental storytelling I appreciate a lot. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the head. Yeah, that's brutal, that's swollen. Let's see. Confidence is high regarding face-on applications. We know enough about face-on now to begin combining it with spacebar DNA. The codename for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that the face-on infusion could produce radical new private genomes. Benevolent mutations levels are high in the current test subjects. Face-on madness is a concern, but refinements to the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Mental degeneration. Just a scratch. Alright, not the worst, not the worst, not the worst. Nice. We have more Metroids. Alright, say goodbye to the Metrodicness. Actually, those ones actually have a little bit more durable. Wait, I got sun? No, I didn't get seen yet. So the game does have idle animation for the space just doing like little menial tasks. Let's see. What if a space hunter randomly came to destroy your lab? Well, that is the luck and life of the space pirates. Alright, so I gotta deactivate three forces. Three energy shields. So this is gonna be a new upgrade. But this is related to the visor. As the name implies, I can see it allows me to see heat signatures. Oh crap! I didn't expect more to come. All right, so we got the shadow pirates. I always find the shadow pirates to look hideous. Something about the one eye and the antenna or the whisker. All right, so basically it says this tutorial on how to use it. Oh shoot! I think we got the Metros coming out, huh? We'll let that one live to tell the tale. Oh, that's a new one. So for some reason the whole lab decided to power it down, so we're gonna have to depend a lot on the thermal visor. But we'll let the Metros get their own lower bench. No, not me. Not the Metros. The Metros will be fine. If any, they'll do my bidding. I'm not gonna destroy this thing though. The Metros do attack the space bars though. Looks like I cannot. I'm losing more health trying to show that. Oh crap. I guess I have to kill the Metroid. Wait, am I gonna let them know that? They'll figure it out themselves. Because I try to be nice and almost end up dying. So Prime takes place after the first Metroid game, but I don't know if it takes place after Metroid 2. Yeah, they're waiting for me. Is that it? Do I want a riddle? Alright, let's see. Allow me to prove that I can solve it within 3 minutes. They're here. But first, let me save though. You never know you can die by accident. Let's see. What is full of holes but still holds water? What is full of holes but still holds water? Oh shoot, I landed too high. What? What is full of holes but holds water? Take my time. What is full of holes and holds water? I was gonna say a casting net, a fishing net. But I don't think that is. Oh shoot. Be free. Yep, so he's gonna attack. No, not me. Is it gonna hunt? What's it gonna do? Oh, it's attacking a pirate, but I can't see it. Well, that one has seen better days. Alright, I'm not gonna see that massacre. That's brutal. It goes in the water, but I don't think you can hold it. Alright, what was the answer? Alright, at least we have fed the Metroids, that's all that matters. Oh shoot. A sponge. Well, I guess that is true, I guess. Alright, we're back in the peaceful world. Alright, let's go save. Yeah, that gets reflected. Would you like to redeem myself? Alright, shoot away. Look at that. Big arena. Huge structure there. That can only mean one thing. What is black and white and red over? So this is TARDIS. Let's see. Like it says, it seems like the space pirate world doesn't like riddles. Well, technically, this is not a space pirate. It's more of a experiment. It's not sentient. I mean, it's not organic. Well, it kind of is now because Phazon is kind of organic. All right. So this is an animated sentient creature with stun charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation is given by TARDIS, negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon irradiation leads to instability and structural integrity. TARDIS can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength makes it a formidable opponent. Let's see. Let me see if I can think about the answer to this boss fight. Shoot, that thing overloads the visor. Oh, what the hell? They follow. Wait, I had the super missiles. What am I doing? Alright, so when it does Immortal, you actually throw some bombs to expose like the face on or wherever it's at. I think it looks like I did. Yep. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh shoot! Damn it, I pressed X by accident. Alright, so it looks like it created like a fog. want to have one more shot. Oh, it worked. Nice. But now I'm out of super missiles now. All right. Looks like we got Space Reggie Rock angry, even more angry. I think my charge beam, my weight beam, charge is actually stronger than the power beam. Let's see. No, actually, the power beam, the power beam charge is still stronger. All right, that's it. Move to the super missiles. What's amazing is the Samus continues her journey with the concussion. So what's the answer? I have no idea. What's black and white and red over? A newspaper? Where does the red even come from? Red sounds like reed. I mean, that's a horrendous. I don't think that's a good red one though. Red or over. I'm not convinced with the quality of the riddle. Red, past tense, read. It still doesn't sound like. I don't think it's a good riddle either. Still. I'm pretty sure here's another elevator. Let's see. Yeah, another elevator. And I can scan the spider bolt tracks. Oh, I can do like I need the ice beam. I always like the sound of the spider ball here. I'm pretty sure I need to get the ice beam next. I need to go to the Chosa ruins. I'm pretty sure that's the next item I need to get before I get to the next world. Shoot, land in the lava. And then one more. Alright, it's puzzle time. No! Pretty sure that one's blocked off. Yeah. So that's a different material. So Bendencia means the power bump. Only the power bump can break that. Actually I remember the sequence now. Ice beam, and then you get the gravity suit. Oh, we have a new creature now. A mollusk. So that's related to snails. Wait, are octopus and squids are cephalopods mollusks? I think they are, right? Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure they are. You will know better than you. I am not a. I am a biologist, but not an evolutionary biologist. Oh crap! Alright, go back to the big worm. Ooh. Alright, we're going to town overworld. And Choso. It's kind of hard actually. It's closer to going through overworld than going to the Choso ruins. Let's see. Snails and octopuses are related because they both belong to the mollusca phylum, making them distant cousins. Alright, sorry, they are under the mollusks. The mollusk branch. Alright, so the music actually changed. That means we made it pretty far into the game now. So when I think, this is like the song that pops into my mind when I think of Metroid Prime. I love this song. It sounded like very satisfying to hear in the song though. Something very satisfying. Ooh, that takes me back so much. Oh shit, I didn't scan this? Oh, because I died. I forgot to rescan it. Let's see. Oh, is that the big beetle? The plated beetle? It is. Yeah, so the smaller beetles don't appear anymore. Only the plated beetle comes in. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the missile? It's probably here, now that I think about it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Nope, this is not where it's at. Let's see, I hope I have enough. So the item up there is a beam combo upgrade. Oh shit, I got kicked out. Let's see. Oh crap. Okay, that's the last one. Ooh, that almost out of aim right there. There we go. Oh crap. Oh, that doesn't work. There you go. Alright, so just like the power beam, each beam DC has like a combo. They call it like the beam combo, missile combo. So for the wave beam, it's called the wave buster. It's kind of cool, but the thing is, it just runs through my missiles rather quick. Alright, let's call it night. Let's go on. Let's go to a safe station. The antechamber. That's quite far. But where's my safe station though? Okay, somewhere along the way it's gonna be a safe station right there. A little item along the way, it's not gonna hurt. So I do need to get 100% of items in order to get the true ending. Well, the secret ending, not the true ending, the secret ending. Cool. Alright guys, this will conclude today's stream. Ignis, thank you for coming by and chatting. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. You guys have a good night. Bye.